What's good, guys? How y'all doing? Um, I'm back. I got a little update for what's been going on. Um, so this week was a little rough. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't get a single close this week. Um, I know I had set to get 3, but that just didn't happen. This week was a lot of frustration. Not gonna lie. In myself mainly, and also just in the outcomes or lack of outcomes, I should say. I don't know. I took a good amount of calls. There were a good amount that got taken off the calendar as well. But the ones that I did take, I just kept getting hit with the think about it objection. A lot of that, um, and I've been training very hard with discovery and getting that locked in. But I don't know. I just kept getting hit with that. It could have been a combination of things. December is known to be a bad month for like info products in general. So I'm sure a lot of people are thinking about saving money for like Christmas presents and stuff like that. Um, but that could also just be an excuse. That's kind of how my mind works. It's like anything other than I'm not good yet is an excuse. Um, but there's something that I've realized, bro. Like just my whole life I've lived that way. A big example of that where I would get frustrated and beat myself up was actually in soccer. Like as I grew up just playing, I'm good. I'll say I'm good at soccer. I'm talented. I just have a gift to play. But anytime I would make a mistake in the game, I would always like beat myself up. I would be so like critical of myself. Um, and I would give up. Like my first year of college, I played soccer and I was just playing with the team. We were gonna go into the season and I couldn't take it anymore. I was being so hard on myself. It was really messing up my game and I ended up quitting. I quitted the team. Um, And it was so weird because I was getting these same feelings this week. Like I was getting thoughts in my head like, bro, quit. Like stop doing sales. Like you suck. Like seriously, these thoughts were getting in my head. And it's been so long since I felt like that. But I'm more aware of myself now and the things that I've been doing to change from being that old version of myself. Um, and being aware that just really like made me see like the old habits of that person that I used to be, where I would just give up so easily because I would get so hard on myself over every mistake, every failure that I made, and it would just get to me, and I would just take the easy way out and just not go for it again. Um, but I gotta be real with myself in the business world, and if you want to be successful, no one tolerates that. And the people that truly fail are the ones that give up, like the person that I used to be. Um, so I spent a lot of time just like thinking over my thoughts really and what I was thinking this whole week. And I was talking with my mentor and stuff, and he was saying the same thing. Like you have to be, you have to have that delusional confidence that like you're gonna get there, even though you don't know how exactly. But you also have to shut out the thoughts of, um, like the thoughts that just dwell on your failures and stuff. Because if you just focus on that stuff, you're gonna get slowed down so much. Um, And I realized that like this week I was just beating myself up and it was affecting just how I was working and just how I was feeling about myself, and it was not good. Um, but I fixed that, and just after spending time thinking and talking to some of the guys, talking to my mom actually, um, I realized that that's the old me, and the new me is the one that gets these thoughts, but he lets them pass, and he continues to work and keep getting better every single day. And he sits back, zooms out, and realizes that in the grand scheme of things, bro, you've learned so much in the span of 3 months. You're in a position that, I'm blessed. And I've learned so much. I've gotten so much better. And it's just, I need to remember to zoom out. So, even though I didn't get the closes that I wanted, it's okay. Because I learned a lot this week. I put myself through pain. And I learned stuff. I got better. So, that's still a win. Even though it's hard to see it as such, it is. Um, I mean, not to say like I also have a couple people from this week that you know could potentially be closes for next week. Like some of them just, it was a logistical situation. They need to get paid. They had to check the numbers, whatever. So I'm waiting on a couple people. I might get some closes next week. You'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, I don't know. I'm becoming a new person, and I feel it, and I'm experiencing it, and it is very uncomfortable. It really is. Like, you don't understand how bad I wanted to just give up and stop taking any calls for the rest of the week. But that was the old me, and I'm transitioning into someone that is different from that. The one that is capable of achieving the goals, everything that I want to achieve. And it's really uncomfortable, but I have to do it because that's what the goal requires. So that was this week. There's also pretty good transition. I'm going to be just taking some time off from sales right now. And that means that I'm going to be able to put more time into my own offer and actually working on the copywriting side of stuff. So I'm getting back into that stuff. I'm very excited. I have one of my boys in copy, Lee. His name's Sasha. Shout out Sasha if you watching this, bro. We've been in talks. We might have something cooking up. But yeah, you'll just have to see what happens with that. But that's what January is gonna be, and the rest of this month really is just still, training on my own in terms of sales, and then just transitioning a little more into the copywriting side of things, my own offer, getting experience with that. I might even start outreaching as well. But yeah, that's where I'm at now. I spent today, it's Saturday, I spent basically the whole day just like planning out my new schedule, my new routine. Because I had to shift it a little bit since it's not going to be all sales for the time being. So I did that. That's what it looks like right now. I did some Miro. You guys know I love Miro. Come on now. Just some of the highest leverage activities that I got to be doing to reach my goals. Yeah, that's basically it. In case y'all don't know, highest leverage activities are like the things that you can do, the actions that you can take that are going to get you the most progress towards your goal. And on the opposite, low leverage activities are the ones that aren't really moving you anywhere. They make you feel like you're doing something, but you're not really doing something. For example, like if I want to get better at copywriting, right? A low leverage activity would be just binging YouTube videos all day, like watching copywriting videos, how to write a good sales page, how to write a good email. I'm sitting there watching this stuff. I may feel like I'm doing something, but I'm really not. A high leverage activity, though, would be trying to write an entire email on my own, or trying to write an entire sales page on my own, writing out the entire thing. That's a lot higher leverage than, watching a YouTube video, because I'm actually doing something. I'm actually moving closer to my goal, which in this case is probably want to get better at sales pages. I'm moving closer to my goal doing that because I just got one entire rep in of writing a sales page rather than just watching someone else do it. So I was just writing down all my high leverage activities that are aligning with like my current goals, which is still getting better at sales. That hasn't changed, but now also adding my offer a little bit. So yeah, it feels kind of weird. Like before, sales was kind of in the front and copy was in the back end, and now copy is going to be it's going to flip. So it's interesting. But I also just revamped my entire whiteboard. I call this my action board. So in the middle here is going to have all my HLAs, high leverage activities, the things that are going to get done during the day. I'm going to map them out. It's empty right now because I'm just setting it up. But there's that. I got a little legend that's going to explain the different times, whatever, different types of activities. A place for a big goal right here that I want to get done every day. And then just some powerful words for me, like Bible verses, quotes I've heard. And I started keeping track of fortune cookies that I got. I don't know about y'all, but I believe in fortune cookies, alright? I don't know. I got a feeling. I don't know. Like, 9 times out of 10, the ones that I've opened have low-key, like, spoke to me. Like, hold on, I gotta show you. Look at this one, bro. I think I went to P.F. Chang's, like, for my birthday in July. I didn't start any of this copywriting stuff until, like, August or, like, September, right? But I went to P.F. Chang's, and the fortune cookie said this, look. Hold up, if you can see. Right here. A new work or study opportunity will become available. And, like, I had no idea. Oh, that's fun. Like, I saw that, and I was like, I didn't understand what it meant, right? But 2 months later, I found copywriting, I found Copy Lee, I found KJ. So that's just an example. Like, I believe in this stuff. I don't know. I feel like these are little ways of God talking to me, so that's why I'm tracking it. If you think it's weird, I don't care. I'm sorry. Yes, that's my board. That's what's going on now. Hope you guys enjoyed, and peace.